In this video, we'll be abusing USB OTG and we'll be taking USB OTG on an Android mobile to the extremes. And in the end, it might just end up looking like this. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. In a previous video, I showed you guys how you can connect various things via an OTG cable to your Android mobile. So if we can connect all these things one by one, why not just do them all at once? So an average laptop has about 4 to 5 USB ports and my computer has 6 USB ports in the motherboard. So to convert one of this USB OTG port to multiple ports, I had to buy this USB hub, and now we have 7 working USB ports, more than my computer, more than any average laptop, and we'll be connecting different stuff onto this at once. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. So first off, we have the microphone. This is a full-fledged digital audio recorder and it is a professional microphone. I would like to try out gaming in this one. So the second thing that I would connect is an Xbox controller. The third thing on the list is a USB LAN adapter. So to make our phone into a complete workstation, we also need an internet connection. This connects directly to the LAN cable and plugs into the OTG cable. So if we want to connect a microphone and a headphone at the same time, we'll be requiring this external sound card. So because we are building a mini workstation, it might get a little warm or even hot. And if you're using a processor like the Snapdragon 615, then you definitely need a fan. So we'll be connecting this USB fan directly to the OTG cable. And the next thing is some lights. And the most important part, we'll be connecting a mouse and a keyboard at the same time using a wireless mouse and keyboard combo. We'll also be needing some extra storage. So here I have a memory card reader in which you can insert 3 memory cards at once. So without wasting any further time, let me hook up all of these and let's see how it looks. So we have hooked up all of the equipment that we have directly to our mobile using an OTG cable. So I have connected all of these. If you want to connect some other things as well, you can do that. But it still doesn't look like a workstation and there's something missing. The screen is a bit smaller and we can't work properly on this small screen. So before we hook up our mobile to the monitor directly, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that, and also tap on the notifications icon because I keep making stuff like this. Now let's see how we have it all set up. So we have the mobile and I've not connected the OTG cable yet, but I've made all the other connections and I've casted the display on my mobile to the monitor itself wirelessly via Wi-Fi. And I've installed an application called Lina Desktop and it has made the interface of the mobile look like a computer. So you can see that when I zoom in, the interface of the mobile has been changed, and right now we're using the mobile as the main processing unit, and all the other connections will be made using the mobile and the OTG cable. So I replaced the light with the hard drive, and because we don't need a mic because we already have an external sound card, I connected another mobile to my mobile using an OTG cable. So now I've removed the fan and I've added the Xbox 360 controller in place of it, and now it's time to turn it all on. So now you can see that everything is working fine, and if I show you, the light is working on the Xbox 360 controller as well that we have connected. You might be able to see that the mobile is also charging, and you can also see that the LED on the hard drive is working, and we can use some software like ES File Explorer or the built-in file manager in the Lina Desktop to use this hard drive. And the micro SD card is working fine. You can see that the light is on for all the equipment, and we can also use headphones directly via that sound card. I'll go ahead and connect the headphones also. You can see that I've connected the earphones and they are also working fine. I forgot to tell you that I've also connected this via the LAN cable. So we are using the broadband directly and it will get us great speeds. On the Lina Desktop, we have the file manager and it has all the things that are present in the SD card. You can't access the hard drive using this, but you can use some other application like ES File Manager or some Root Explorer and it would work just fine. The hard drive might not work properly for all the devices, and that's why we have the micro SD card as well. You can connect 3 micro SD cards at the same time using that card reader. So that was kind of it for the video, guys. I hope you liked this setup, and this was kind of an experimental fun video. I hope you guys also try this at home and try to make a full workstation from a mobile itself. This video's notification shoutout goes to Varun Sharda. If you guys also want a notification shoutout, comment down below if you have turned your notifications on or not, and I'll give one guy a shoutout in the next video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up to this video and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more content like this.